Hey guys, welcome to Tarantino's of Statesboro and Cooking with Chef Tarantino. Today we have Jonah, General Manager of Barbaritos here at the restaurant, who we're going to share his business here in Statesboro. Now guys, normally I don't share chains and all that other stuff. I look for privately owned restaurants, mom and pop stuff, but when I went to Barbaritos the other day, obviously I was hungry and I met this young man. He was full of energy, absolutely fun to talk to, made me a specialty burrito that he likes to eat himself. And after talking with him and loving the vibe of the place, I was inspired to ask him to come cook with us, and he said that he would love to. And his dad actually owns the Barbaritos, correct?
Yes, sir.
Jonah, say hello to everybody. Tell them where you're at.
Well, I'm Jonah. I'm originally from Athens, along with the rest of my family. My father bought the Your Pie in Statesboro down here in August of 2020, and then the Your Pie in Savannah in January of 2021. We bought both Barbaritos, one here and one down there, in November, and I took over running the Barbaritos up here in January.
That is awesome. And getting back to the reason that I don't normally share chains, because very rarely do you see owners in chains working these commercial chains. But this one's very special. It's a franchise of Barbaritos, and these guys do a phenomenal job of making you feel like family in a franchised operation, Barbarito. So I can't tell you about your experiences in any other Barbaritos. All I know is when I shop local, I'm looking for, and the people that I share on our Cooking with Chef Tarantino are people that really care about their product and the guests that walk in the door. The food's half of it. How you treat it's the other half. I know when I spend my money, I want to spend my money to people that really care about what they're doing. And when I walked into that place, from the time that we met you to the time that we left, the hospitality was incredible in a fast food environment. And let me tell you what, the food is phenomenal. So hold on a second, let me block this call that's on my thing here. Sorry about that, brother. All right. So anyway, he brought us the exact burrito. Tell everybody what this is right here that I had at your restaurant the other day.
So it's just a flour tortilla with black beans, steak, cheese, lettuce, mushrooms, and our queso that we make in-house on the top of everything. It's honestly, I grew up on this burrito. This is the burrito I got all from the time I was probably 7 until I really started working here. Even then, I'm still eating it because it's just really that good.
It's delicious. Now tell us, does that come in already cooked, or do you guys cook that?
No, so
I already know the answer.
We actually get flat strip steak, and we cook it on a grill, and then we cut it. And then when we're low on the line, we throw it on an actual flat top grill and give it a garlic cilantro marinade and cook it in that. And I've got to say,
It's awesome.
I hate to boost my own ego here, but the steak is
Boost it!
pretty
You
phenomenal.
deserve
Steak
it.
is
You
pretty
deserve it. It
phenomenal.
is awesome. Very tender. Doesn't taste like that fake steak that you get at other fast food chains. It's absolutely delicious. And this is what it looks like right here. One of the ones that this is your specialty. This isn't on the menu, correct?
This is just one you can come in and ask for. And if you come in, say, I want black bean steak, you can just pick it out what you want.
So what is the address of Barbaritos anyway?
1100 Brampton Avenue.
1100 East Brampton Avenue by, what's over on that side?
Mellow Mushroom. It's not far from the Walmart Family Market and Walker's Pharmacy. It's just off of Veterans Memorial Parkway as well.
The steak, I'm gonna take a piece of steak out of this. Look at this steak. Obviously he brought this over here. Look how easy that broke apart. Like nothing. Steak is delicious.
I know, right?
Absolutely delicious.
Cover that in queso and cheese. Whew, it's amazing.
So we're gonna eat this later. Now one of the fun things that we're gonna do is, when I was over there the other day, when we were talking about doing this live feed together, we wanted to make a spicy dish using his, what kind of chicken is this?
It's just regular spicy chicken. So for our chicken, we get the whole chicken breast and we put it on the grill like I told you we do with the steak, and we cut it again, and then whenever we need to throw it on the line, we throw it on the flat top, cook it, and this time we make our regular chicken marinade, which is also garlic, cilantro, other spices, but we add our chipotle hot sauce to it. And the chipotle hot sauce, it has just enough kick to it to make it edible.
Do you guys see, not to interrupt what he's talking about here, but do you see his eyes open when he talks about his brand? That's what you want to look for when you go to these local places. People that are passionate. You see how excited he gets? He gets excited like I talk about my food. You can't beat that. Yeah, you can get good food. Spend your money where people care and they want you to taste that quality of their product. That's what makes the difference. It truly does. Passion makes a difference.
I'm putting everything I have into this right now.
I know you do. I can tell. And the energy's phenomenal. Restaurant business is it takes a special breed, a person to operate and work in a restaurant.
I just came from running a catering order.
I know you did. And this is what we do. You got to love it. You've got to love it. And then to be a part of it, operate it, and manage it, it really shows passion. And that's what I love about you guys. That's why I wanted to do Barbaritos, because I never would have thought I'd ever do a chain, but meeting you and how you talk about your dad and your family, because as you know, Tarantino's is all about family, and that's what we drive on, is family and experience. And you guys got it nailed over at Barbaritos. Because you give both. I've never seen it in fast food.
We try.
Well, there is a fast food chain out there that does that, but they're made to have a manager in the building to get that great service. You guys aren't made to do it. You do it because you're inspired to do it and you care about your brand and product. And what is it like that in your other spots too?
Well, so the thing is, we've been at this for about 1.5 years now.
That's
and
it?
Yeah, my father worked for Zaxby's for the first 15 years of my life.
Get out of here.
And then an opportunity came with Your Pie, and at the end of last year, he told me, hey, I think I'm going to buy these 2 Barbaritos. Do you want to be a part of one of them? And I said, absolutely.
That's awesome, man. I love the excitement. I can feel the excitement from you. It's freaking fantastic. You're lucky your dad's in this with you, because I'd steal you. I'd steal him in a heartbeat. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a spicy pasta dish incorporating his chicken. And what is this chicken cooked with?
Spicy chicken. It's our chicken marinade.
Don't give no secret recipes away or anything.
It's chicken marinade with our hot sauce in it, and when it's on the grill, I throw it on there, marinade, let it sit, cook it, throw it up, and then we put it on the line, and it's ready, good to go.
And it's awesome. I had a taste test. We did some sampling over at the place. It's phenomenal. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do not the rattlesnake pasta. I'm not showing anybody how to do that, but we're going to do something similar to that. So we're just going to make a spicy Alfredo using his chicken that's already marinated and has a nice spice flavor. We're going to see how that comes out and how it tastes. All right, so what we're going to do, we don't have much to cut. We are going to cut a jalapeno up together real quick.
Gotcha.
So we're going to set this chicken out of our way. Get this out of our way. So where's everybody watching from? Give a thumbs up to this guy. He's freaking amazing. To him and his family, what they're doing. Please go see these guys and try those burritos. I'm telling you, they're freaking phenomenal. And again, it's about food and atmosphere. So many times we just go to places because we're hungry. Think about the people that you're giving your money to. Go to families like this that care, that work hard, and are part of the operation to make sure that you guys are having a great experience through food and service. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up a jalapeno real quick.
We cut up jalapenos all the time in my store.
All right, well this half's mine, that half's yours.
Excellent.
And you can dice it up, you can cut it up however you want. Since we're doing spicy chicken, we're gonna make this spicy. So guys, as you can see here, I have some Italian cherry peppers, which is one of the ingredients to our rattlesnake pasta, which is our most famous dish. That dish is ordered, I couldn't even tell you how many times. What's the go-to burrito?
So it's really build your own, honestly. Nobody has like there's set burritos, like we have one, it's like rice, beans, chicken. Chicken is by far the most popular meat we have there.
Is it?
I go through so much chicken, it's almost unbelievable. But nobody has like a set, have to get this burrito, you know? Like, and people can come and get bowls, quesadillas, nachos, tacos as well.
Tell them about the chip thing that you told me. It blew my mind. The nachos.
Oh, so the nachos.
The nachos are phenomenal, by the way. They're very light. They don't kill the roof of your mouth. Tell them about the nachos.
So a lot of people,
forgot about that.
A lot of people have told me in the past that at other restaurants similar to Barbaritos that they charge extra for nacho cheese on top of the nachos. We don't.
Wow.
And for some reason that was a foreign concept to some people, and it just blew my mind because I grew up on Barbaritos. Like, I knew that. I knew all that from the start.
That was the first time I've ever walked into a Barbaritos when we came to see you guys. Actually, my assistant, Orchid, she said, let's go to Barbaritos. We're trying to figure out where we're going to go eat. And I'm so glad that she had suggested to come see you guys. Because that steak, if you love steak, I'm telling you, it's real steak, not that ground up crap that you see in there. It's real steak, and it's tender and fantastic. All right, so we've done all the cutting we're gonna do. We're gonna move these out the way.
Do you want me to set these in here with Thor?
Yes, sir. So Athens, huh?
Yes, sir.
And where are your other restaurants?
So we have one on Brand Street. It's the Your Pie in Statesboro, and we have another Your Pie in downtown Savannah. And then on
I've eaten at that place.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
What do you think about it?
I thought it was great.
It's excellent. It's they have the wood fire in the back, and they throw the pizzas in about 5-7 minutes. They're in, out, good to go. Some of the best pizza I've ever had.
It's a lot of fun too.
It is.
It is fun when you get to pick all your different ingredients. I like
Exactly.
it. My kids, that's the only way to. Well, what my kids do is they try to. It works great for them because the only thing they ever eat on a pie is pepperoni, or excuse me, cheese. Even here, they order cheese pizzas for me all the time. We go to that place, they want to put all these toppings. Yeah, they pick them all off after. They get excited seeing them, but one of these days they'll end up eating them. But I love that concept. It is a great concept. All right, so stoves. We get our stoves up here. We're gonna push this down. Is it pushing down for you? Hold on. Now push it down.
There we go.
Close that up. Now we're gonna get our saute pans. You ever sauteed before?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where you saute at?
My house. I cook for myself all the time.
What's your dad's name?
Joe. He taught. I mean, he's a.
No, it's funny. That's my name. Sorry, Joe. You lost your son to Joe.
He's actually a really good cook as well. Like,
Really?
My whole life he's been the one cooking dinner at home, so I kind of learned from him just watching him.
That's awesome. My son's the same way. He's phenomenal. My son works at a pizza place in South Florida, and I'm trying to get him up here to help us because he is amazing.
I got you.
After whipping shrimp at him and fighting with them on how to do meatballs and everything, there's nothing better than a family business. Nothing better than that at all. And actually, what people don't know is when you're passionate about a business, you're harder on your own family than you are everybody else because you expect nothing but the best from them.
Right.
Why am I pouring your stuff in your pan? What?
You're just taking care of me.
Joe, you did a fantastic job with your son here. Fantastic. I'm super proud of him. Unbelievable. All right, so what we're gonna do is we got our oil here. We're not gonna turn the heat on yet. We're gonna add some of that chicken. Here's some tongs for you. So you can put some chicken in there. So like I was saying, guys, we're doing basically like the rattlesnake pasta, but a little bit different. We're using his spicy chicken from Barbaritos of Statesboro. We've got some Italian cherry peppers, fresh garlic, paprika for color. I ran out of parsley. My truck isn't here yet. So what we did is we cut up some spinach for garnish to give it some nice color.
Excellent.
So, and then of course we have our jalapeno, grated cheese, and of course our spaghetti. You brought way more than 10 ounces.
I know. I wanted to make sure that we both had enough. I wanted everybody to see.
All right, so we're gonna set this to maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
You want a little bit more?
A little bit more can never hurt.
I'm about starving.
I'm so hungry.
All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what spice level do you like on a heat scale, with 10 being the hottest?
I can handle about an 8 before my eyes start sweating a little bit.
I go about 4 or 5. Actually, I used to be a 2. I've worked up after making 1,000 of these dishes
Right.
to a level 4. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a couple cherry peppers. These are spicy Italian cherry peppers.
Let's get a few more in there. There we go.
You like it hot, so add whatever you want. Then I'm going to add a lot of garlic, because I love my garlic,
I
fresh
love me some
garlic.
Like I said, we roast our garlic, and that's how we make it. That's how we put it in the marinades. We blend it up into the marinades along with the other spices, but it's roasted garlic and cilantro. That's what makes the marinade so good.
Really?
Really.
That sounds
It's
fantastic.
amazing.
And we're gonna add some of our seasoning, our house-made seasoning. Pinch of that. With this chicken breast already seasoned, we're not gonna really have to worry about too much seasoning.
No, we're not.
All right, now however much jalapeno you want there. That's totally up to you.
A lot. I love me some jalapenos. We have these fresh jalapenos that we cut in-house, and we also have pickled jalapenos as well.
Really?
Really. It's delicious. Add just a little. If you like spicy stuff, I have plenty of spicy stuff for you. Don't worry.
Well, there's a lot of people here that love spicy stuff.
Spicy stuff's
I
amazing.
sell more spicy than anything here. It's amazing.
That
I would have
surprise
never
me.
ever thought of it.
Spice is the key to life.
The mussels fried diavolo. That's everybody's one of the other go-to dishes. Rattlesnake pasta, mussels fried diavolo. The spice. They love it. All right, so we're gonna turn our heat on, and we're gonna saute this up. So all the ingredient should saute by the time that the chicken is heated all the way through.
Right.
So it should be nice and translucent. And then what we're gonna do is deglaze with chicken stock, so any of the goodness that gets stuck to the bottom of the pan becomes part of that sauce.
Right.
So where's everybody watching from? Who here has, whoever's watching this, let us know if you tried Barbaritos. Jonah, make sure you ask for this young man. He's absolutely amazing.
I'm there every day, so
Yeah,
won't be hard to find me.
Let's get it heated up. So do you ever go to any of the any of the other locations? You ever visit them?
Well, being from Athens, that's where Barbaritos is originated from. So I grew up on Barbaritos. Like from the time I can remember being able to have memories, like Barbaritos has been a constant. Like it's been honestly like a first date destination. Honestly, it's that great.
Really?
In my opinion, it's that great.
It truly is. The burritos are phenomenal.
And we don't charge extra for chips either. You can walk in and just ask for a bag of chips and get our free salsa bar and be on your way.
That was what I was getting at. That was one of the things I was asking about that you didn't mention.
I totally forgot.
I was blown away by that. These guys are awesome, and they're great for the community. Absolutely great. This young man won't let you down, I'll tell you that. If you walk out of there, and I'm going to tell you this because I'm talking about his restaurant, if you walk out of there aggravated, it's your own fault. Because this man will go out of his way to take care of you. So if I ever see a negative review about Barbaritos in Statesboro, I'm going to laugh at it. Because I already know better because I know the owners. They absolutely care.
It's got a nice little aroma to it.
Then just put the address in my little cinder block with the chain on it. Let me know and I'll take care of it for you. Were we cut on that, by the way? We'll take care of you. Put it in the family.
Oh no! That wasn't good.
That's okay. We're good. We're good. All right. So we're just about there. Get all those flavors. Smelling good already.
It's amazing.
Smell it?
Kind of smells like the restaurant when I'm opening it up, honestly.
Oh, Lord, it smells good already.
Nice little combination of the chicken and the spices. When I cook the spicy chicken fresh in the morning, it smells amazing.
What time do you have to get there in the morning?
Usually I walk in there about 8 o'clock.
8?
I got prep I have to do.
You do the prep too?
I do everything.
Joe. Mr. Joe. You ever consider running Tarantino's and Barbaritos? Barbaritos?
If I have time for the gym, yes.
Yeah. I know. I gotta make my chef jacket starting to fit like spandex. I gotta get back there because my assistant over there is always hungry and I'm always eating with her.
Well, I do all my own meal prep as well. I cook my chicken, my rice, my vegetables. I cook a lot of pasta.
Speaking of which, what do you guys do for people that have specialty diets? Is there a specialty type wrap or gluten-free? What do you do in that situation?
We do have vegetarian wrap. We have spinach wraps. We have chipotle wraps. We have wheat. Of course, we have a white burrito. Any accommodation that you need, I can probably do it. We also recently got tofu in. So for anybody who doesn't like meat or doesn't eat meat, we also have the tofu, and the marinade for that is also quite.
I'll have to try that. I've never had tofu in my life.
So I was never a big fan of tofu until I tried the one at the store. Caught me off guard with how good it was.
Really?
Really.
And what is tofu again? Tell everybody what tofu is.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't really know what tofu is.
Hey Siri, what is tofu?
But the tofu in my store, I promise you, if you like tofu, it's better than any other tofu you've ever had.
Awesome. I'm going to have to try it.
Starting tomorrow.
He's getting the toss down.
I used to work in a restaurant where sauteed vegetables were a premier side item. So
Really?
Really.
So we're going to add a cup of heavy cream. And guys, when you're sauteing, once you, forgot to tell you while we were deglazing with chicken stock, you want to make sure that you wait until it starts to get a gold tint around your pan, and that's when you're ready to deglaze. And if your chicken or whatever your product is that you're sauteing isn't quite to temp yet, you can always wait till it reduces, deglaze again, and then get ready to add your heavy cream. Now we're just about done with this dish. So we're gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. There you go, my friend. And then we're gonna add the pasta right off the bat. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbaritos, Jonah, General Manager, family owned and operated franchise. For those of you that are just now jumping on, awesome place, awesome people.
This looks amazing.
And what we're doing is we're putting together both brands and making a dish.
This looks amazing. This looks like something I make for myself at home.
So what we're gonna do is let this reduce a little bit, and then we're gonna add our Parmesan, give it a few tosses, and then we'll start plating it up.
I gotcha.
We're just about ready. So I'm gonna add half this cheese, because I'm a cheese lover.
I love cheese. You can get as much cheese as you want in my store. You can get cheese and queso on
Do you
there.
guys have a Facebook page?
No, sir, we don't. I do have an Instagram though. It's at Burro Barbs. Just all lowercase, B-O-R-O Barbs. B-A-R-B-S.
Well, we'll be loading, once we get this up on YouTube and get everything edited and stuff like that, we'll be sharing that to all of our platforms.
Awesome.
And so all of you that just heard that, please go over and like Jonah's Barbaritos page. Say that again, what was that?
Burro Barbs. B-O-R-O Barbs. B-A-R-B-S.
All right, and before you leave, make sure you write that down for me so I can put that on our page so people can find you.
I will, yes sir.
All right, so mine's done. Yours just about done. Did you add your cheese?
I did.
You did, good.
Oh, I'm a little bit messy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just a tad.
Hey, if it's not messy, you're not having fun.
That's right. So I'm gonna set this here, and then we're going to take this. Be careful because it can be hot. Get this out of our way. Pop that up. Pop that up. Set it underneath. We'll clean that up after. Don't burn yourself. Get this out of the way. All right. So now what we're gonna do is take this over here. I'm gonna start our plating. Now I don't know if you know, guys at home, anytime you plate your dishes, please don't let the bottom of your pan touch your product. I'm gonna lay that in there. Man, this smells so good.
This one's amazing.
Get this over here out of our way. Get rid of this for you. And then of course, you want presentations, everything. We wanna make sure the rim of our plate is clean. All right, then what we're gonna do, because it's a spicy dish, all my spicy dishes I like to add a little paprika for garnish, not for flavor, just for garnish. Right around the edge, give it a nice color. Because I don't want to flavor it, we already got our flavor in there. And then, what did we do with our, oh, that was our garnish, the green. Yeah, it was. Do me a favor. Wyatt, tell him I need some spinach leaves really quick, ASAP, like 100 mile an hour. So what we're gonna do is we gotta have the green on it.
Right.
We gotta have the green on it.
Totally agree.
I didn't realize that was the pole.
Yeah, that was me being clumsy. I'm a little clumsy, but I promise you I'll get you your burrito perfectly intact.
You should see my kitchen after I'm done in there. They hate me in there because it is tore up. All I care about is this end result. I am probably one of the messiest chefs you'll ever want to meet. And,
oh, I'm just as messy, probably more.
Well, then that's why the food's great. That's why the food's great. But end result, it's gonna look beautiful.
If you're not messy, you're not trying.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up a little bit, and I'll let you cut that up. Cut up a little bit of
a little bit of our spinach.
Yeah, the spinach that we'll add to the top of that before we finish this.
We have spinach at my restaurant too. So for starters, on the line, if you say you get a burrito, you steam the burrito. I lay down on the foil. I ask you if you want rice or beans, and you can obviously choose. We have black beans and pinto beans. And we have 4 choices of meat, 5 actually, and soon to be 6. Soon to be 6 with the tofu. We have tofu, and on Fridays we have fish. It's tilapia in a jerk seasoning. It's pretty good, I must say. And We also have our steak, obviously. We have our chicken, our spicy chicken. And we also have ground turkey as well.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. That's good to know. A lot of great information. Like I said, I never even heard of Barbaritos. And now I'm so glad I have, especially my first experience out of Barbaritos being with these guys. Phenomenal. All right, you ready to try this?
Absolutely.
Here's one for you, one for me. This is what the finished product looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Now we hope it tastes good. I'm pretty sure it's going to.
I
with
hope
that
so.
chicken in the...
Oh, yeah.
I want to say something so bad, but I can't because it's another chain. I just go to Barbaritos. That's all I'm telling you. Well, Statesboro especially. How is it?
That's phenomenal. I must say, that is really good.
Oh my gosh.
Perfection.
What was that?
I'm a messy eater. What can I say? Food
I
is
love
good.
this kid. I absolutely love him. I'm stealing your son, Mr. Joe.
I don't know if you.
You remind me of my son. My son is just as passionate as you. I love him to death. A little slime. Actually, my son has a gaming channel where he's an online gamer too. So he does the restaurant business during the day, and then at night he's an online gamer.
I love cooking. Like very recently, I kind of taught myself how to cook. The key to finding out how to cook is find stuff you know you like and then make it taste good. Like chicken, I eat more chicken than probably anybody else I know, but I find ways to make it taste good. Like the spicy chicken, I can add hot sauce to it. I can add all sorts of things to it. Add special seasoning salts to it. Anything you can do, just make it taste good. And I promise you, eventually you'll get good at it.
How, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Holy crap, you're only 19 years old? I just spit. What? You're only 19?
I know.
Brother, you got a great future ahead of you. You keep your spirits the way they are and that energy. There isn't anything you can't conquer, and anybody tells you otherwise, they're
wrong.
Forget about it. I can't believe I just took that out of here. Forget about it. I'm so proud of you, young man.
I thank
Mr. Joe, you have an amazing son. He's going to go a long way. You've got the right guy to help run your businesses. I promise you that. Very proud of this young man. Please visit this young man. He works extremely hard. Visit that Barbaritos in Statesboro. I'm blown away. I would have never guessed. I thought you were going to say like 23, 24.
No.
19. Good God, son. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Not very, you don't find many people, not even in their 20s, that have the energy level that you have.
I mean, when I was 18, I had a job delivering beer for Budweiser. I was waking up at 4 a.m., so you got to keep yourself going.
Well, you deserve everything that comes your way. That's
I'm very
awesome.
self-motivated.
You got to be, especially in this business. Especially in this business.
Stuff doesn't get done otherwise.
So where do we go again to find you? Address?
1100 East Brampton Avenue. It's right near the Mellow Mushroom and McAllister's as well. It's got a big old Barbarito sign, so it's pretty hard to miss. So if you're heading that way, please come by and see us.
Instagram. And it's quick. Fast service, too. Boom, 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 boom.
Two minutes or less.
2 minutes or less?
I can get you started to the end in 2 minutes or less.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it. There's no doubt in my mind that you can't do that. And what about the Instagram page? One more time with that.
Burro Barbs. B-O-R-O Barbs. B-A-R-B-S. Burro Barbs. That's the store Instagram. I post updates on it, our specials, when we open, percentage nights that we do with local organizations, the Greek life, the fraternities, sororities. We actually have one going on tomorrow night if you want to come by and support then.
Excellent. 19, man. I'm blown away. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please go to their Instagram page, like their Instagram. We just finished our dish. This tastes really good, by the way.
So good. This is amazing.
I can't wait to sit down and eat this after we're done.
I'm about to destroy this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah from Barbaritos. Please visit him. Any of you that are interested in coming on here and cooking with me and sharing your business, please private message us. Come by the restaurant. My phone number, I'm all over the internet. Let us know. And aren't you going to go over there? Aren't you going to be teaching me how to do a burrito?
At some point, yes, sir. Whenever you want to go.
And I'll get to go over there and be his student, and he's going to teach me how to do their burritos. So that'll be fun to watch coming soon.
Teach me how to roll a burrito up. It'll be a fun time.
Be a lot of fun. And this is what Cooking with Chef Tarantino's is about. Sharing local businesses. that I find are phenomenal. I would never share a local business that I didn't find phenomenal myself. It's more than just about the food to me. Yeah, I'm not going to share great food with owners that don't care about you. My goal is to find the places that care about the whole experience, because that's how I am. I care about the whole experience.
Right.
And when I go to dinner, I want the whole experience like I give to my guests, you know?
Right.
And these guys are definitely one of them. So y'all have a blessed day. Reach out to them, reach out to us if you're interested in cooking. Doesn't have to be food, could be any type of business at all, and I'll be glad to share your business on our page. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. And again, I'm proud of you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you like and follow their page. God bless.